Online banking, it could be intimidating if you're not prepared to be open to it. But nonetheless, that is the direction that all of the banks are heading in, and not just Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, throughout the entire world. It gives you access to your accounts. It gives you access to your information at the click of a phone or the click of a computer. The key thing here is to understand what are the steps you take to do your transactions. You need to understand exactly what function your online banking platform gives you, right? And I say that because if you do not understand the various steps, you may find that because of the skill of the fraudster, because that they may be more familiar with the digital space, they could intervene in those transactions and more or less redirect you in directions that they want you to go so they could perpetrate the fraud against you. So when you hear two-factor, it means that you have to use two measures of security to get access to your function, your online banking. More than likely, one of the factors would be your password, and the other factor would be a digital code you would have received. So when you hear two-factor authentication, it simply means you have to use two measures of security. Almost every aspect of digital life now, you must have a password. However, we need to understand that there are things that you should not use to develop your password. For example, as you said, your date of birth, right? Your car number, your telephone number, and that sort of common information. The fraudsters, the hackers have something what you call like an app or alphabet hacker type of device. Once they have access to your device, it could eventually figure out your password. What I would advise folks to do in terms of your password, an 11-character password, 11-digit character password is the better type of password to have. Those characters should include capital letters, common letters, numbers, and certain symbols. So password managers store passwords and they create passwords for you. But then there's a master key password to get into your password manager. So if your device is compromised and you have to put in that master key, somebody could figure it out and then they get access to your password manager, right? So you need to have a very strong anti-device on your system to more or less make sure that doesn't happen, and you could use your password manager system pretty safely. I think the fingerprint is an excellent situation. There are no two people in the entire galaxy that has the same fingerprint. So the only exact science that exists is fingerprinting. So therefore, if you're using your fingerprint, it should be pretty secure. The mere fact we're talking online shopping, that means to say you have to go to a particular web page. The key thing here is to understand that you need to make sure that that particular site is safe. Once you see a website with the URL speaks is HTTPS, the S being for secure, and then you see a symbol of a lock next to it, that is considered a safe site to shop on, right? The S is for secure, and the symbol of the lock indicates that this is a safe site to shop on. If you see HTTP only, while that site may exist, it does exist, it may not have the security measures of the site that has HTTPS, the web page that has HTTPS on it. How does it become compromised? It becomes compromised when you develop your digital footprint. You have your free email, you're browsing any and everything on the internet, right? You start chatting with your friends, sending emails, pictures, having conversations on your device. From the moment you start doing that, you are opening up yourselves to the risk of getting malware onto your devices. Now, it is important that you have a very up-to-date antivirus stored on your device so as to help protect you from malware. The small business owner is online for the sole purpose of selling their goods, right? Now, unless you are selling that goods or service electronically, somebody has to physically appear to collect those items. You just have to make sure that whatever method of payment that person is making towards getting your goods or service, that method of payment is secure and legitimate. Okay, the main takeaway is to make sure and outfit yourself with the knowledge you need to protect yourself. You need to understand what a safe website looks like. You need to understand where you are in the context of you could be a target. Do not expose yourself to many issues out there. And from the moment anyone brings a financial transaction into any conversation you're having, be mindful that 9 out of 10 times that is fraud. Also make sure when it comes to your digital banking, you have the two-factor authentication security function, and you're good to go.